guys, it's Matt from Power Equipment Direct. Thought I would stop by today and talk about surface cleaners with you. I get a lot of general questions about which one's going to be the best for your application. So I thought it'd be helpful to make a video and kind of show you a little breakdown between the different types of surface cleaners that we carry. So starting out, there is a distinct difference on the site between stand-up models and models that snap into the end of your wand. So I thought I'd pull that up just to give you an idea of what we're looking at. So if you go to the homepage, pressurewashersdirect.com, and hover over attachments, and then you're going to click on surface cleaners. Then from there, I always click view all. You just don't want to limit your search criteria. And then you could see right off the bat, you have this smaller one, for instance, the Generac. It's 15 inch. And then you see this big hulking thing, which is our Whisper Wash, currently the best seller in the line. That's 24 inch, and that's a stand up. So that's going to be what we're talking about today. So few pros and cons off the bat. The stand up models, those are going to be made of high quality material. They're definitely be more durable. That's going to be like your contractor grade versus the end of the wand models being more so for the folks that are doing jobs on the weekend. It's still going to get the job done for you. It's just not the kind of thing you're going to clean a parking lot with. Another thing to keep in mind, the larger the diameter is going to be the larger cleaning surface, right? So going a little smaller, it could help getting into tight spaces, but conversely, it's going to take you a little bit longer than going with like a 20 or 22 inch model. One thing to bear in mind is cost. So the stand-up models, it gets the job done quicker. To that end, you're going to spend a little bit more for them. So if it's something where you're just trying one out to see how it works, I would probably suggest going with an end of the wand model first. That way you can kind of get a feel for it, see if it's something that's really going to work, with your attachments. So from here, I kind of wanted to just show you some differences between the two. So really what we're trying to figure out is, are you going to be a candidate for a stand-up or an end of the wand? What we're basing that off of is your PSI and GPM, same as anything else with pressure washing. So most important here is going to be your GPM, and then the PSI being kind of secondary. So this note right here, I want to point out, if you're using a stand-up model, there is not going to be one out there that requires anything less than 3 gallons per minute. So you're definitely going to need to have solid water flow. Your pump's going to really need to be able to produce if you're going to use one of those models. Outside of that, PSI, it's going to be the same as any other attachment. It's going to show on our titles on the site. So for instance, if you see 4,000 PSI, doesn't mean you need 4,000 PSI. It just means it's rated up to 4,000 PSI. So that's what the seals can handle up to. Moving on from there, you're going to notice a couple different models on the site that have wheels, and then some of them don't have the wheels. So I want to pull those up as well if we go back to the website. So for instance, if you look at General Pump, their 20-inch surface cleaner, that's just a standard stand-up, versus the BE Whirlaway. Has the casters on there, as you can see. So people oftentimes ask which is better. It's a good question that I couldn't really tell you which one's better. It's really a matter of opinion. So the two things I want to point out, maneuverability. If you have the wheels on there, the casters on there, you're going to be able to move around a lot quicker when the model is not running. When you do have it running, surface cleaners, they create kind of a hover effect. So you're going to be up off the surface a bit just from the water pressure alone. Now, you would think the wheels would be a lot better in that case, which they are. But one thing to keep in mind is if you're trying to get into like tight corners, those wheels are going to kind of get in the way. So you want to make sure if you're trying to do any kind of cornering or like up against the wall work, that you can still make that happen with the wheels. Otherwise, you're going to have to go back over towards the end. Some people don't mind doing that. Other people don't want to do the same work twice. So understandable either way. Really, it's just a matter of personal preference. Personally, I'd say I'm a wheels guy just because I don't like having to drag the thing around when it's not operating. Outside of that, we do have a lot of good information on the site. Just to wrap it up, will it save you time? Absolutely. If you look at a red spray tip, for instance, a 0-degree nozzle, that's going to have an opening about the size of a pinhole. So using something the size of a pinhole to cover a patio, for instance, that's going to take you probably just about all day doing that versus a surface cleaner. You're going to be inside watching the game, waiting for your buddy with the red spray tip to finish up his job for the rest of the afternoon. But hey, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you watching the video. If you need more help, please give us a call. We have the phone number here on the site, but it's 866-618-9274. You can visit us on our website, pressurewashersdirect.com, or you can shoot me an email at service@pressurewashersdirect.com. Outside of that, thanks for watching, and hopefully your next project's pretty quick because of that surface cleaner.